Oh, you're welcome. Actually, I see you look quite good. So, about our session for today. Yes, Madam Gold. Madam Gold, can you hear me?
Hey, what's the girl? There's no need for you to shout. I'm right in front of you.
Um, my bad. I apologize for raising my voice. I didn't mean to scare you with that.
My darling, nothing scares me. If anything, I do the scaring.
Of course. So might I make a request before we begin?
No, every day, Bido, you're already making requests. Huh? And the Jumia food. Do I look like Jumia food?
Come on, it's not that serious of a request. I just needed to help me take off your sunglasses.
Because? Is it disturbing you?
No, it's just going to help me do my job better.
Is that so?
Yes.
I did not know that it was my eyes you were using to do your therapy.
Look, madam.
Look. See, please. I only came here because my very good friend said that I needed to talk to somebody. And then she told me that she knew someone that was very good and you're good in your job. But from the look of things, my darling, please. There's no difference between you and those roadside quack pharmacists.
I know your friend, Madam Theresa, told you about me. And as for me being good at what I do, I'm going to leave that to you and let you be the judge of that. Okay, Madam Gold, you said something about you wanting to speak with someone. Why and what exactly is it you want to talk about?
Chineke Nabiko, where did they get this one from? What's with all the pretense? Why are you acting like you don't already know the gist? Oh, you want me to repeat it up where?
Mrs. Chikeluba, look,
What did you just call me?
Mrs. Chikeluba. Of course, that's what is on your file, except I'm mistaken.
Please, don't you ever, in your entire life, call me that name again. Do you understand me?
Why not?
Because I said so.
Okay, look, I'll be needing more information on that I. Does this have anything to do with the separation between you and Mr. Chikeluba?
Oh, so you know, but you just chose to stress me. Do you see that you have a problem?
Hey, come on, I don't like to assume.
So.
I understand you're in the process of getting a divorce. Are you sure this is something you want to go ahead with? Okay, let me rephrase the question. How do you feel about getting a divorce? I understand that you've been in this marriage for like 30 years, and I know it's not easy.
I'll be sincere with you. See, I don't feel anything. Okay. I've exhausted all my feelings for that man, so I feel nothing.
Oh, okay, this is the reason why you have not been able to cry? You know, your friend Mrs. Omemojiso mentioned to me that you've not been able to shed a tear since the separation.
What Teresa needs to do is keep quiet and mind her business. That's the back over there.
Okay. I would like for us to carry out what I would like to call a little exercise.
That's no exercise?
Yes.
I did not know that I was coming to a gym. Exercise.
No, ma, it's not that kind of exercise. So what I'm talking about here is what we call guided visualization. Yes, where you'll have to start by closing your eyes. I can't remember cracking a joke here. So what's with the laughter?
Hey, you must really think that I'm a fool. Close my eyes for what? So that what will happen? I'm asking you, what will happen?
So that this can help you release your emotions, to let everything all out, express yourselves.
And by release your emotions, I'm guessing you mean cry. Cry. See, listen to me. I would not shed a single tear for that man again called Chike Chikeluba. I won't. God forbid.
Hey, I don't mean it like
So how did you mean it, sis?
Okay, I would like for you to at least keep quiet and listen to me for a second. That way you would understand what I am trying to say.
What the hell are you?
Yes?
Why are you talking to like that? Okay. Because I've been smiling with you all this while, okay?
The last time I checked, you did not smile at all. So what we are not going to do here is just sit and tell lies.
What even making me sick? You must be sick upstairs. Do you realize who you're speaking to? Huh?
No. So tell me,
Hey.
who are you?
Alana Wage. It's about Alana Wage. It's not your fault. There is a main producer. What if you're going to fake us? What if you're going to fake us? Send me to this fake quack.
Yeah, now for na ide. Kika na misike.
Hey! Terragot, no. You speak Igbo.
Go. Abumwafo. Just that I don't like to apply them in sessions like this because they tend to look like an unprofessional act or approach.
Ebe kisi.
I'm Anambra State, born and raised. Onikulobia.
Hey. So you have my brother, Igbo one them, and you're acting like this. Gini ba apa gi?
Hambo Chinonso, Ochiagha, Ochiwo. I'm gonna know for my own. I'm gonna division akpa.
You're very, very lucky. You are very, very lucky. Because I was about to stand up for me and walk out of this place and ensure that you do not find work in this Nigeria again.
You know, that's quite funny.
I thought that was not a joke. I mean every single word I said.
Okay, so shall we begin? I understand that you've been through a lot this past few months and that Mr. Chikeluba did hurt your feelings.
Hurt me? Hey, my darling, I wish that's all he did. What is hurt? I could have forgiven hurt. Chike disrespected me, publicly shamed me, emotionally abused me. And you know the funny part is I could have forgiven all those sins. But the one thing that I would not forgive is when you betray my trust. And that's exactly what Chike did.
And how did that make you feel? Knowing that the one person who's supposed to have your back for life happens to be the same person betraying your trust in such a big way. I mean, your husband.
At first I was disappointed. Not even in Chike, but in myself for staying this long. Because God knows this is not the first time, not second, not third, not fifth, not 10th time that this man has broken my trust. And I kept forgiving him. Over and over again, I kept forgiving this man.
And what made this time different? And why did you decide that this was the final straw?
Because this was more than an affair. This was a child. Chike kept the child away from our marriage. That is not a small thing to do now, but I believe her.
Did it ever occur to you that Mr. Chikeluba knew what he was doing and that this would make you react in this way? That was why he hid everything away from you all this time.
I wish I could give that man that much credit. But God knows he's not that intelligent. I stayed married to that man for 30 years. He's not that intelligent. He's a selfish man. So he did this for his selfish reasons. He couldn't care less about me or our children.
Yes, speaking of the children, did they know about this and how did they feel?
I haven't spoken to them yet about it.
Why
but I definitely intend to.
Why so? Why haven't you said anything to them? Is there any particular reason, or are you in any way thinking that you and your husband, that Mr. Chikeluba, could end up fixing things? Okay. Do you trust me, Madam Gold?
Because quick when in your job, because God forbid. I can never trust another man again. Because
fair enough. But for this to work, I'll need you to let me do my job. Excuse me. Oh, Madam Gold, please give me your hands. Sorry, please. Yes. So, please. Great. So now I need you to close your eyes.
you know, sir. See. ka m gwakwa gị ndị nche m nọ n'iro ọ bụrụ ofu ọ bụrụ abụọ maka isuzu esuzu anwụnye gị mkpụrụ agịdị n'afọ ọkụ na anụ m.
Great. So now I want you to visualize Chike like he's in this room with you. Just both of you.
For what?
Can you just go with the flow?
I don't want to.
Okay. Well, good, I understand that this is not something you're used to, you're most comfortable with in the moment. I want you to try. And trust me, I'm here with you. So now I want you to tell Chiki everything you've been wanting to say to him. Not just this past few months, but for the 30 years you've been together. And please, don't hold back.
30 years, Chike. For 30 years, I stood by you. Even when the world made me look like a fool for sticking by you. And how do you repay me? Please. That's what has always been your excuse. That has always been your excuse every single time. Are you not tired of blaming other people for your mistakes? Chike, even Woke, own up to your shit.
I am sorry.
Your apologies mean nothing to me anymore, Chike. You wasted 3 decades of my life. I let you deceive me so much. Huh? Oh, Chike Chikeluba. Chike Chikeluba. 3 decades. Can't walk what the aquam the don't know gas.
I'm now quite good. So you know.
Awesome, no, Chike. I mean every single word that I have said. I should have listened to my mother. I should have run away the first sign I got. When you had the first affair, or the second, or the third. I should have known that your love for me was not strong enough into turning into a good man. Chike, I hate you for wasting my time. I hate myself even more for letting this rubbish go on for this long. For making a fool out of myself. Go to hell, Chike Chikeluba. Go to hell!
Great. So now I want you to tell yourself, like you're having an out-of-body experience. I want you to say to yourself, everything you've been afraid to tell yourself since all of this started.
No, I'm not sure there's a...
Same thing! You'll find something. Search for it. Think. Search.
Chinyere Unatuja, you spineless woman. Just look at you. Look at you. It took you this long to know that you were married to a scum. Look at you, Chinyere. You spent the better part of your life hiding his flaws away from the world while he was eating you up. Just look at you, Chinyere. Huh? What do you have to show for it? I hate you for enabling him. I hate you even more for not being brave to walk away when it mattered the most. You coward! But I also know this was not your fault. You did this for your family, for your children. I know you think it was a brave thing to stick around. Chinyere, but the real bravery is knowing when to leave. Choose yourself. It's time for you to leave. Go. It's time for you to leave. You deserve so much more, You deserve so much more.
So now, I need you to imagine a certain natural setting, like the beach, a forest rainfall, wherever you may feel most comfortable. Just immerse yourself in a scenario. Right. So now at this point, I want you to imagine you're holding onto something. Yes, like an object that symbolizes everything Mr. Chike must have put you through. You and your family inclusive. Imagine you're holding onto that. You're holding onto it so tight. That object, like you want to squeeze it. Great. So now, here is where it gets tricky. But I'm good. I'll need you to slowly, at your own pace, loosen the grip. I need you to loosen your grip and let it float into the air. Let it float into the air. You can. Okay. Let go again, Maria. Just get it. Loosen the grip, let it go. Like it's dissipating. Being carried away by the gentle breeze. Yes. That's the only way you let loose. And you will feel free. You can't keep holding onto this pain, bitterness, rage, even range of emotions. For you to heal completely starts right now. Let it go. Let the pain go. Let the rage go. Become free. You can do it. How do you feel?
Right.
Great. So now that you've let all the pain, the rage, the hurt, everything go, I'm going to ask you one very important question here. And I need you to be as honest as possible with me. Do you still want to go on with the divorce?
I was scared it kinda used to be, and so were you loved.